want to drill into the details of a patient account, you simply click on the patient, and you'll now see that you are clicked into this patient account and can navigate the various options within this patient profile. If you ever need to update any patient details like date of birth, their first and last name, or even add an email address, you would always do that from the profile option up here in the upper left-hand corner. You simply click on that. Similarly, if you ever want to access the patient profile or the patient settings from the patient list itself, you can just simply right-click on the patient and go to Patient Settings. From the patient profile, you can edit the name, date of birth, type of diabetes, gender, height, weight, and you can modify a medical record number or add one. To make the changes stick, you'll just push the Save button over here. If we scroll down here to the account section, you'll see we have the option to add an email address. Once we add an email address, it actually gives us the ability to send an invite to the patient. So if we were to add an email here, valid email, then an invite would be sent to the patient. If we scroll down to the data settings section here, it gives us the option to change the meter unit type. We can choose to include pump BG entries in these statistics. We can also modify the target BG ranges. So we can adjust the lower limit, the before meal upper limit, and the after meal upper limit. Scrolling down to population flag settings, this section allows us to indicate when we show certain markers on a patient account. So for instance, for this patient, if 25% of the readings are above 250, we're going to show this flag. Similarly, if 10% of the readings are below 70, we're going to show this flag. Additionally, we also have the option to flag if certain values are higher or lower than a certain value, and this is all changeable. Let's say you wanted to change this value to 45 instead. You could simply type that in. Make sure you push the Save button to save it at the end. Moving down to daily time ranges gives us the option to adjust when a patient's morning, afternoon, evening, and night are represented. So if we wanted to change the morning time period, we would just click on this arrow and we could change that accordingly. As always, make sure you push the Save button before you finish.